in our previous discussions, a comprehensive exploration was conducted into the prevailing issues surrounding the abundance of hollow motivational speakers in EMLA multi-level marketing scape. Specifically, the focus was directed towards the inclination of MLM team leaders to acquiesce to such methodologies. Now let's delve deeper into the crucial aspect of mindset and its pivotal role in shaping success within the network. It becomes crucial for individuals to meticulously assess whether network marketing occupies a primary or secondary position in the hierarchy of their life pursuits. When relegated to a secondary status, the feasibility of attaining success on the Arab scale. Here I will talk it out. In the esticating, it is universally acknowledged that grandiloquent and nebulous motivational statements, like the ubiquitous "you can do it," form an integral part of the industry's fabric. But with motivational speaking is a legitimate pursuit. The MLM domain often witnesses a recitation of empowerment and success rhetoric without any discernible strategic roadmap. Certain pieces of advice do hold intrinsic value, emphasizing the importance of task completion and perseverance amid challenges. Present-day society exhibits a tendency to abandon undertakings in the face of adversity or unmet expectations. This brings us to strategic considerations: forming associations, seizing coaching opportunities, accessing mentors, consuming relevant literature, tuning into programs, and attending pertinent events. The law of intentionality unequivocally highlights an individual's singular responsibility in determining their trajectory within the industry and, more broadly, their life trajectory. Furthermore, advocates lauding the virtues of MLMs as an escape from destitution often overlook the extent to which earnings are contingent upon their audience. But while some revenue may stem from building a downline, substantial contributions from book sales, speaking engagements, and viewership are frequently regarded. The repeated emphasis on sustaining motivation prompts contemplation on whether motivation genuinely constitutes the crux of the matter. The path to success is marked by a series of setbacks, and navigating through the denouement of this journey requires we find ourselves atop a summit constructed from failures, embodying the fortitude to ascend beyond them rather than capitulate to their influence. Perhaps the importance of rising from the proverbial ashes, embracing failure, persisting, recollecting goals, envisioning success, and fostering self-belief recurs incessantly in motivational rhetoric. However, the prevalence of such counsel raises an inquiry. Does this encapsulate the entirety of the wisdom disseminated by these speakers? If so, what accounts for its pervasive popularity, and what explains the consistent engagement of MLMs with these Regrettably, the origins of this specialized vocation within MLMs reveal a disconcerting chronicle, a deception within a deception, akin to a ruse within a stratagem. Currently, on Multi-Level Mondays, the intention is to dissect this duplicitous structure and unveil its provenance. The inception of this phenomenon can be traced back to the archaic medium of cassette tapes, a medium exploited by Amway in the 1970s. Although Amway may not have pioneered the commercialization of motivation, they played a pivotal role in popularizing this motivation release. The fundamental narrative revolved around soap sales, convincing others to partake in a similar pursuit, ostensibly leading to a respectable livelihood. Superficially, Amway's role seemed inconspicuous. They were ostensibly soap manufacturers. However, a more discerning examination reveals a triangular structure, metaphorically symbolizing the recruitment process. Closer scrutiny unveils an inherent flaw in the mathematical implausibility of sustaining profitability beyond a fraction of participants after a certain number of cycles. As disillusionment takes root due to financial losses and the incapacity to cultivate a downline, motivational tapes and books, often denoted as BMS or business support materials, become integral to these materials, with titles like The Possible Dream, The Magic of Thinking Big, and Don't Let Anybody Steal Your Dream serve not only as tools but as mechanisms to perpetuate the recruitment cycle. The anecdotal testimonies depict a somber tableau of individuals ensnared in the Amway reverie, showing signs of financial distress, mental and physical health deterioration, and strained interpersonal relationships. The mantra, "Don't let anyone steal your dream," nurtures a mindset of denial, reinforcing the cult-like attributes observed in Amway. Detractors argue that procuring motivational paraphernalia offers no guarantee of motivation, let alone success. A nuanced perspective concedes that such materials may instill a belief in the potential for financial gain, but fails to rectify the fundamentally flawed business model. In contradistinction to genuine entrepreneurs, participants in MMLS find themselves entangled in a paradigm where motivation proves ineffectual in overcoming inherent structural deficiencies, exploding the determination and desperation of individuals ensnared in pyramid-like predicaments. Those peddling motivational paraphernalia ultimately provide no substantive assistance, notwithstanding their self-aggrandized perceived impact. As we persist in scrutinizing the origins and impact of this phenomenon, it becomes evident that a more detailed understanding is essential for individuals navigating the complexities of the ML landscape. To comprehend the intricate evolution of multi-level marketing MLMs, it is imperative to trace its transition from the Amway era to the present day. Level 1 straightforward schemes, focusing primarily on product sales and recruitment, have undergone a profound transformation in the contemporary landscape. Influencers like Rachel Hollis have become modern-day kingpins, shaping the narrative by intertwining motivational messages with MLM ideologies. This essay explores the rise of figures like Hollis, their impact on MLM participants, parallels with other influencers like Tony Robbins, and the pivotal role of social media in reshaping the MLM paradigm. Rachel Hollis' ascent to influence. Rachel Hollis, a prominent influencer, exemplifies the shifting dynamics of MLMs, while her motivational speeches and self-help books initially garnered popularity. Her alignment with the MLM world raises ethical concerns. Hollis's journey from a relatable entrepreneur to a larger-than-life figure has been met with skepticism, with accusations of plagiarism and controversial comments, adding complexity to her influence. This section delves into Hollis's controversial transformation, ethical concerns, and the influence of her advice on MLM participants. Tony Robbins, a parallel narrative parallel to Rachel Hollis. Tony Robbins, a heavyweight in the self-help industry, has found a niche within the MLM realm. However, Robbins' involvement goes beyond advocacy as he faces severe allegations of sexual misconduct and questionable behavior. This section explores the controversies surrounding Robbins, shedding light on the disturbing trend in the motivational speaker world associated with MLMs. It underscores the ethical challenges of intertwining motivational speaking with MLELL practices and the potential dangers for vulnerable individuals seeking inspiration, motivation, or manipulation. Emotionalizing the collective impact of figures like Hollis and Robbins prompts a critical inquiry into the nature of their motivational messages. So the blurred line between motivation and manipulation becomes apparent as these influencers deliver messages that at times blame victims, promote questionable ideologies, and set unrealistic expectations. In the next video, we will continue looking at this. See you then.